Just get started. They say just get started. Just press record. Well, folks, that's what I'm doing today. No cap. No cap, no cap. I am crossing over. It is a wrap. If you don't know, now you know. It's your girl, Sha Savage here. And if you're seeing this video, this means that I've officially crossed over from being a serial social media doom scroller. Ooh, it is sunny and beautiful over on this side. To now officially a YouTuber sharing my story. Because guys, I've been thinking lately, I am so grateful to be here, to even be able to start my story to tell. So let's start there. Just the gratitude that I'm even here to tell the story, because shit's gotten real. Shit has gotten real. But I'm still here. I am here. I am on my way to pick up my son. It is Saturday, last day of May. Bills will be paid, shaking and baking will be happening, and we will go forth, and I'm just grateful, you know what I'm saying? Deadass, like super grateful that I'm here, able to record this, able to start. Here I am starting. They say just press record. They say just start. Well, here I am. I want to share my journey. I definitely want to stop doom scrolling. I've consumed plenty. I've been inspired. You guys are so inspiring. I'm going to miss all the shenanigans. And it's not to say, I don't think it's a cold turkey thing. I do want to use socials to, at least push my work out. But, the key word is work. I got to get back to work, y'all. Like, I need to put the work in hyperdrive. Multidisciplinary artist and creative. DJ Sha Savage. Sha Savage, the artist. I can't even say my own name. Guys, this is a transitional period for me, and I just feel like there was a time where I literally, and I hate to even admit it, and I don't even want to sound dramatic, but I felt like giving up, y'all. You know what I mean? I certainly did. And, I still have my days, and I just want to be transparent about that. I want to maybe even inspire someone who might be in a similar situation, or also an artist and creative, trying to make their way in this wild world that we're living in now. Like, I don't know. So here we are. I've made it to this point gratefully because of I've got some great people behind me, my mom, especially. Number one, shout out to my mom. Second, my sister, my brother, my siblings, my step-pops, my son, the people that have really been holding me down during this very tumultuous post-pandemic few years, How the hell did I just... Anyway, whatever. So yeah, like, I can't let them folks down, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still at this bitch, like, you know what I mean? We're still in the building. So maybe, that's where I'll leave this. I don't even know. I don't intend to spill all the tea necessarily in this first video, but I do want to just come and say that I would like to come back to this platform in more seriously than I've ever taken it. I dabbled in it during the pandemic, just because I was doing so much, like, digital DJing, which was such an experience, and I'll always cherish everything that I learned during that period, as I was, again, just hustling, doing my thing, making ends meet, but also having tons of fun, like DJing online. And look at where streaming has gone since then. I mean, Kai Cenat, like the whole, streamer fandom movement right now. It's pretty wild. Like, and yeah, I feel like, you could look back on my YouTube. I was dabbling, and I stepped away. But, I feel like the time is now. I feel like I have the time on my hands. I feel like I want to share my story. I feel like I want to take you guys, and I also want to document my story. I got like a little guy. Maybe he could look back on these things and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That's my mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm a superstar and for my son, if my story makes me a superstar for my son, then I'm here for him. I'm here for it. I want to show him what it's like to hustle out here. You know what I'm saying? In the tri-state area, New York / Jersey. Shout out to White Plains. Shout out to Flatbush. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Union City now. Hoboken to pick up my little guy. Anyways, enough about me. Guys, if I didn't give up though, y'all ain't giving up though. You feel me? Like, if I did not give up after all the shit I've been through, I'm not getting into the tea and the details right now. I know y'all are curious. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I am divorced. Yes, I am living single. Yes, I am now a weekend dad. Just kidding. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm the non-custodial parent, so I'm getting my son at the end of my work week, and we're rocking out and having a blast of a weekend faithfully until I send him back to school the following week. So that's where you're catching me right now. Not complaining, but I'm just telling you, like, we've been through it, y'all. We've been through it. We have been through it. I know you have too. And you know what? We're not going to give up on ourselves. We're not going to let our family down. God has given us the strength to make it this far. Listen, I know it's not, and I know it's going to get harder too. I know it's going to get harder. I know I've been through some real shit, and I know that, listen, I'm only here now. Imagine 20 years from now. You think it's going to be peachy keen from here on out? Absolutely not. But what I want to do is I want to get myself set up for success. That is my mission right now. Reconstructing my life, reconstructing my body and my mind, right? And just becoming like ready for the success that is due to me. You know what I'm saying? And that I've been working so hard for. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm at the brink of where I need to be to build my private label. I've been doing W-2 jobs, and I love the fact that, and I'm so grateful for the fact that I've been in this union for all these years to hold me down. You know what I'm saying? Insurance wise, payment wise, it's been a great gig, and I'm grateful for it. But there's certain things that I want to do as a creative. There's certain dreams that I have that I gotta lock in and make happen. You feel me? Like, we gotta make this shit rock, and it's happening. It's all happening. And during the darkest times, I noticed it was hard to dig myself out because I physically could not get up. And that's not good. When you're mentally so depleted, but you're so down bad that even physically you wouldn't even be able to pick yourself up quickly if you could. And that's when you know you're fucked up in the game. Pardon my French. That's when you gotta dig deep. And that's exactly what happened to me, guys. I had an injury that, first of all, came off of a crazy, freakish little twist of the knee. I was literally running to the bus, made a weird pivot because I dropped something, looked down, pivot to see what was it worth picking up, made that little twist, came back and pop. And yo, I swear to God, by the time the bus came, 10 minutes later, my knee was swole. It was big. Okay? I think I was going to another appointment that day, and I was hobbling into that appointment because of the doggone knee, trying to rush in and make it on time. Child, and when I tell you that I was out of commission, down bad, I had a rough couple of years. So, I really was nowhere close to my optimal, physique at all. You know what I'm saying? And again, that was off of the mental health issues, the mental health stress. You know what I'm saying? That shit is like a domino effect. When you don't feel good, when you don't feel good mentally, you cannot build yourself up to feel good physically. It is so hard to pick yourself up when you're just down in the dumps. But the thing is, and the thing that I've learned as I'm recovering, because guys, fast forward, the knee, I let the swelling go down. I let it go down for months. I just took it easy. Atrophy like a motherfucker. It was getting on my string bean shit. My little booty cheek was like floppy. I'm like, oh no. Then I'm thinking, or actually in real time, I'm having these other little tweaks happening. Because remember, I'm letting my knee recover, so I'm taking it easy. But also mentally, and I had under a lot of stress, had a lot going on. So I'm laying low. Well, guys, let me tell you something. Give yourself some grace. If it's an injury where you've got massive swelling, give yourself some time. Let that go down. But get up. You got to get up. You have to get up, even if it starts with 3 push-ups a day, okay? Because all that mental anguish, all that stress, I had nothing to unload it with. Working out, you could unload it. And not only that, when you're working out, you're pumping blood to the brain, meaning it's going to be more active. The parts that you need to be strong and to preserve you and to push you are going to be more activated, right? Through working out, you are pumping the good hormones, the good endorphins throughout the body, okay? The testosterone is pumping, the estrogen is regulated. You will begin to naturally feel better. Some of the things that were stressing me out suddenly weren't as stressful in a sense. You know what I mean? Because I knew later that day, I had a more stressful situation, my hard ass workout that I'm challenging myself with. You know what I'm saying? And that shit's really going to be kicking my ass. Not some mental kick butt. I'm talking about real physical. You know what I mean? So, and then again, you start to feel the power from within. You start to feel activated, quite literally. Let me go ahead and pull over because I got to pick up my little dude, as I mentioned. You start to feel activated, y'all. You gotta get activated, you guys. Sorry. Again, this is just my first video. I'm just pressing record, remember? So I'm sorry that I'm looking here and I'm looking there and I'm looking. And I look crazy. The point is, I just want to get my point across. That I'm hopping trends, because I do feel like it's kind of a trend, but it's honestly one of the best trends I've seen on the internet in a long time, and that's fitness. Fitness, Pilates, dance has been killing it, but like I'm seeing a lot of fit bays on the joint. I'm seeing a lot of women of color looking fine, looking good in those gyms, getting tight, okay? And I just love to see it, because you know what the statistics say. So the fact that that's trending, I don't know if it's Gymshark, I don't just know what it is, but I love it. I want to get involved and I want to stay involved. It's making me feel better. It's helping me be more focused. It's certainly gotten me out of that depressive slump. Look good, feel good, and it's not always about the brands. As a matter of fact, at the end of the day, it's not even about the brands. It's about your body. It's about your mind. It's about your soul. That's basically where I'm at, y'all. I don't exactly know how I will add this to the faction, the whole fitness aspect. You'll see on the gram, it does say motivation music movement, because I do want to have an emphasis on, yes, movement, whether it's dance, whether it's coming out to my parties and doing the 2-steps, music. Obviously, you're going to keep hearing it live and direct. DJ Sha Savage, you know what it is. motivation. I'm gonna keep up with this shit, yo. Again, this is one of the dopest trends. Like, I grew up as a college athlete. I grew up playing basketball competitively since 7-8 years old. Ran track. My son is actually mad athletic, so I want to be strong for him. I'm getting strong really and truly for him, because he does still like to be babied and picked up sometimes, God bless him. And I want to be able to be that parent for him. And I also want to be able to keep up with him and play sports with him. I remember playing ball with my uncles, with my step pops, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna be running, we're gonna be sprinting, we're gonna be hiking. We're gonna be continuing to working out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna keep doing this. This is just something light right now, but we're definitely gonna fill out and get right. Anyways, I didn't want to keep this long. I just want to just touch base and just let you guys know that I'm alive, and that I'm okay. I'm okay, and I'm gonna use, literally at this point, I just got to use my resources, and one of them, I know for sure, is my actual body, and then we're connecting with the mind, and we're connecting with the community, and here we are today. So it's your girl Sha Savage. Stay tuned. Just a little quick one here. Sorry about the crackly voice. I'm thirsty. Sorry about the bags under my eyes. It's been a long week. And you guys stay up, stay blessed, take care. Peace.